Well, hello, welcome to our Magneto engine timing video. I'm Brendan, I partnered with Aleah and Taylor, and we're going to be timing, Magneto engine timing the Continental A65 engine here.
Now there are a few tools we're going to need for this. So the first is our timing light, and this is going to tell us whether or not the Magneto is actually properly timed, both internally and to the engine itself. Next is our timing pin here, which we'll use to hold the Magneto in the proper position. We have a 9/16 wrench and a 1/2 inch wrench, both of which we'll need, as well as just a flathead screwdriver for the internal timing, as well as a Torx bit for extras.
Alright, so I'm sure literally every other video, except for a couple, are probably the internal mag timing. So we're just going to do a quick time lapse here. So I'm internally timing the Magneto, setting the breaker point to just open in the E-gap position. And then I'm going to be reassembling and testing the Magneto to make sure that it is firing in E-gap when I twist the rotor drive shaft, which attaches to the accessory case. And once it's back together, we can go ahead and move it to the engine.
Now that we have our Magneto internally timed, as well as the impulse coupling assembled and mounted on to the Magneto, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get ready to time this to the engine. So to do that, we'll of course need our Magneto, we'll need our mounting bracket that's going to go onto the accessory case, our drive gear, which is what will actually spin our Magneto, and all of our mounting hardware.
Alright, so we're out here at the engine, so now we get to time the Magneto to the engine. So the first thing, when I come out here, I noticed that there's no data plate here, which is going to tell us the exact degree timing before top dead center where we want the Magneto to send the spark to cylinder number 1 on compression stroke. And so I had to go to the A65 operator's manual to find it, so it's going to be 30 degrees before top dead center on the compression stroke. Now how do we figure that out? Well, if you'll come over here. Alright, so what we have here is on the propeller flange, the manufacturer has given us little timing mark indications. It runs from 24 to 32 degrees. It's important to remember that the first tick on here is the 24 and the last tick is the 32. So it's going to count by twos. And since we want 30, we're going to go to the middle tick on here, and that's where we want our Magneto to be correctly timed to. So what we're going to do now is we're going to manually find where compression stroke. So I'll plug my finger into the spark plug hole where the spark plug would be on the top portion of the cylinder, and I'm going to turn the prop. I feel a lot of air coming out, and I realize, okay, that's compression stroke. Now, if we look here on the prop flange, I can see the timing mark indication, so that's going to line up with the this longitudinal line with the crankcase hemispheres or half. We're going to plug the cylinder where the spark plug hole would be, and we're going to turn the prop until we find our compression. And that feels like a lot of air. If I go back, it's sucking in. And timing marks are going to be located right here, actually. All right, so we have our impulse coupling. We have our Magneto accessory case drag gear on. We've attached the nut, the washers, as well as the mounting bracket here. We have our Magneto timed with the pin in, so we keep our timing the same. And what I'm going to Alrighty, and just like that, it's in. Place it onto the thread. We'll take our 1/2 inch nut, put it on here. We're just gonna do this so it's hand tight with the wrench, of course. And we'll do the same on the other side as well. Alright, looks good right there. And now the last thing to do is we're gonna go ahead and test our Magneto. So this is kind of the aha moment to see if we've done it correctly. Put it on there. And then we're going to attach our red lead back to the Magneto P lead. Got it right there already. And then we'll go ahead and turn on the Magneto timing light. And we'll give this a whirl. This compression. And then right there you see, we're at 30 degrees before top dead center on the compression stroke. And there we have it. So our left Magneto is timed to our Continental A65 engine. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this. Again, I was joined by Taylor and Aleah, who are the film crew for this, and of course, helping out the video. So thank you so much for watching.